An player joins into a Zurr and VR game that has been out for a decade. It's the anniversary quest to defeat 50,000 slimes. After killing tons of slime they didn't even make an dent. Thinking of a smart way to lure the slimes into one area, killing them all with AoE magic, gaining 5,000 points per time. After the team collected their rare rewards, one man named Dong stayed back and couldn't find his rewards but instead beta test for Azure Sky. Thinking the real rewards are inside it, he joins and becomes teleported into the world, unable to log out, and is reincarnated as the weakest monster in the whole game. After checking if he had any special powers, he didn't find any, becoming sad and angry, trying to level up with an level 1 slime, quickly becoming overwhelmed and defeated. The only benefit for the weakest monster is they respawn insanely fast. After many attempts to level up, Dong ended up making the slime level up, feeding XP to another monster. Dong has a great plan. After detecting some players, he started taunting them while making them follow, quickly running toward horde of goblins, hitting them and dashing away, making them attack the closest entity, the players, while he sits inside the XP zone, taking an equal split of whoever is in the zone. Leveling up to level 2, all the newbie players started chatting to other players about an skeleton knight bullying them, while Dong found the same species as him, making them their servants. Unexpectedly they were attacked and defeated. Dong remained alive but quickly was defeated by the Great White Knight, level 25 player. After becoming defeated you lose half your levels and experience, while Dong farmed many monsters to get to level 20. After hitting the milestone he could upgrade his class, so he headed for the closest town. Upon walking to the entrance everyone was confused while the NPC guard explained wild non-tamed monster cannot enter, and quickly defeated Dong. While hordes of skeleton knights are killing newbies that just started, Dong had a plan and gathered his fellow skeleton knights, giving them a book, but instantly after they said they cannot read, shocking him. After talking their plan to the NPC monsters, a party of players needed to slay wolves for materials to rank up, but quickly spotted skeleton knights farming the wolves, becoming shocked. The players tried to attack them for the loot while realizing they are super high level and begging for their mercy, escaping after being robbed. The NPC monsters gave all materials gathered from monsters and robbed items from players. Dong was happy he had the items to get a job promotion. He gives the player loot they got to his fellow monsters that helped, explaining he is leaving and the big one is the new boss now. At the starter slime area, they had newbie tamers trying out their abilities to catch and cute slime, while many couldn't catch them because they didn't lower their health. One had an scam beginner's guide that Dong made in his previous avatar. Shocked they were still being sold, while quickly picking the girl who wanted an cute slime as her pet, kicking the slime out of the way to force her to tame him. She was devastated she caught something ugly, while Dong explained he used to be an handsome prince that was curse tricking her, making her team up with him and help break the curse. After arriving back at the town's gate he wondered why he wasn't allowed to enter but the other people were. The guard said he needed an leash while the girl explained he is an prince, but instantly after Dong wanted an collar with it. Upon entering the town Dong explained he needed go to the job promotion, but the girl was poor because she bought food that tasted real with her starter money. While Dong gave him all his extra cash he had, explaining he worked for it fairly to make her not think he's evil. While an assassin origination found out about an intelligent AI that's supposed to have a secret quest for rewards, climbing the stars of the job promotion, Dong was pulled back. The girl removed his leash while Dong entered the promotion, meeting the guardian that gives it out. Dong blackmailed her, explaining he was going to report for copyright. Instantly after he has evolved into an bloodkin, an human form, while receiving an special letter. Meanwhile the girl was approached by an squirrel. The squirrel explained the last intelligent I lied to their master and took control of them forever, while they could not log out anymore, making the girl scared. Arriving outside, Dong explained that it's his true form, thinking she would call him handsome and jump on him. She was depressed and sad, explaining, and squirrel said that he will control her. He started instantly forming an blood pact, explaining he will always defend her, explaining blood pact is the most powerful one and will be punished by the game if broken. Dong instantly purchased her food, making her forget about what the squirrel said. Meanwhile, opening the special letter, an evil voice started threatening him to defeat the main quest for answers about his reincarnation. Dong started explaining to the girl what the main quest is because she was curious what's happening, explaining the top players compete for rewards, while this year had special rewards because of the 10th anniversary. The squirrel shapeshifted back to their original form, being the assassin guild boss, while the girl tried signing them up to the guild, explaining she is level 10 and is an tamer. A knight player started laughing while Dong says level 10 is the lowest requirement, so it's allowed. They started getting in a fight. Dong tosses ice at the knight, humiliating him, while the knight uses his ultimate move, pulling his sword back into his hand and charging up in powerful attack. Dong quickly uses his newest ice move, combining water control, defeating the knight, shocking everyone. Meanwhile Dong Dong was explaining to ignore the low-level quest of the thief that everyone ignores because low rewards for the effort, while being forced to do it by his master. The thief was faster than his blood kin form, shocking him, while using his brain to quickly jump over the building, making him slip with ice. The NPC girl took out all her anger for him stealing from her every day with no one to help, gaining the reward to eat all you can eat today. While acting intelligently, Dong Dong thought she was an hidden special NPC bringing out an special reward, making him excited.